Hi guys, Heli Pump here. Welcome to our new show. What I'm going to do here is try and show you guys what I've done just to pump your helicopter or customize it or whatever you want to call it, just to make it a bit more interesting and show you a few little tricks and yeah, see how we get on. The first one I can try and show you is this one. This is a HeliGuide Titan. It used to be a coaxial helicopter, but I've changed it into a single blader, but it's got a few special little features. Let me just see if I can show you here. What I've done is it's still running on two motors on the one gear, so I don't know if you guys really can see much in there, but yeah, it works really great. They don't get so hot as just with one. The MOSFETs also don't get so hot, so everything stays nice and cool. So yeah, it can be done. And a few changes that I have made is, say for instance, okay, the spares come out of a lot of things. As you can see, there's a couple of helicopters here. This one basically has a part out of every one of these, to make it what it is now. The swash plate, for instance, comes out of the Shuangma 9104. But I had some problems here with the linkages. They had, I can't really focus with this. They had, there was a gap between the ball and the link itself, so it didn't really catch when the swash plate was moving. It didn't do that much. So what I've done, I just took a toothpick. There we go. Just a little toothpick and stuck it in there. You can't really see like that, can you? Oh, there we go. Anyway, so it looks a bit homemade, but that's because it is. And I have found that wood, it's flexible, so it bends and it goes with the motion. So if you put something hard in there just to close the gap, it might crack the linkage or anything like that. So the wood works perfectly. It's nice tight fit and it can bend a little bit, so that's great. What I've also done, the servo on the other side, let me just turn the guy around here quickly. The servo is now on here. Can you see them there? It's over here like this. They used to be on the edges there, like straight up like that, but I had to turn it, and then I also had to bend its linkage, yeah, to make it just work nicely. So yeah, I've done that for that one, and I've taken a few bits and bobs off. Here was some funny little wings that I just clipped off, just to reduce some weight, and over here it also had a little extra little wing bits. I just clipped them off and made a couple of holes just to make it a little bit lighter. And on the back end, this used to be this tail fin that comes on here that holds these bars together, and this comes out of the Shuangma 9104. So I just stuck that together like that, just to make it a little bit longer, because what I've done is these rotor blades for the tail rotor comes off of this small little tiny little helicopter here. The ones that originally came on were these ones, but it didn't have the power. I think because of the two motors here generating so much power, these ones had a bit of a hassle keeping up. So I exchanged them with a slightly larger one, and they seem to work quite fine. So yeah, and I've also obviously made a few holes in the canopy. This one just had a bit of the plastic got a bit warm, and the one in there, when I tried to bend it, I put some glue stick on the inside to put the nose down for some weight, and it didn't really work, so I had to take it out. And then when I took it out, it damaged it a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. It's still great. So slap that back on there. I'll just put this back on there. Sorry. Okay. What I've also done, take that back off. Sorry. What I've also done with it is I've made the landing skids a bit wider. So you see there, it's quite mean now. What I do is I take them and then I cut them in half in the middle, and just put them out to the sides and put a little hole in and stick them down. Yeah. So now it's a bit more stable and it doesn't fall over. It really doesn't fall over. It's so stable like you won't believe. So that's another little tip for you. You can cut your skids and just make them a little bit wider. Yeah, so if I can get this one on properly, just like that quickly. Okay, well, semi properly. Well, anyway, but there you go. Heli Guide Titan single blader. Cheers.